Side note, this might be triggering. There's talk about rape, there's talk about lynching, stuff like that. So trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning.
And drugs, which is just
and drugs.
Say.
Yeah. Hey, Suitemates. We're back, as G calls it, the Boskers. You can find more of our videos in the cards and on Instagram at _ThisSweetLife with the Y, LYFE. Yeah. So today we're gonna be
wait. Let's address your radio voice though, the Boskers.
So we're gonna be reviewing the United States versus Billie Holiday, which you can find on Hulu. And the nominations are Best Actress, Andra Day. That's all they got. So I feel like there were so many other people who could have got nominations too. But
if you ask me, that one should have been Best Dressed.
Yeah.
Best directing.
Yeah, directing, costumes. I'm not saying Andra Day wasn't good. She was really good. I just feel like it could have got more nominations. Yeah.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
With that.
You said makeup too, right?
I didn't say makeup.
Like an actress, or is this her first?
This is her first. So yeah, what did you guys think of the movie?
Ooh, there was a lot. It was just a lot to take in from this movie. Like, I don't know, for some reason, I go too closer to the end of the movie that stuck to me. When they were on the tour bus and they stopped, she walked through the woods to pee because she just, she was a spontaneous person based on this movie. And as she walks into the woods, she sees a family's house, a Black family's house on fire. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a cross burning and there was a young child there. I can't imagine.
Two children.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine walking and seeing something like that.
Yeah. And I heard of that story before where Billie Holiday said that's why she started singing Strange Fruit, because she actually saw the lynching, like the aftermath of the lynching. So I was like, oh, I did not expect them to show that in that movie. Like, Lee Daniels did a good job. I don't really care for Empire and all that, but he did a good job directing this. He really did.
And that's why he should have been nominated for Best Director.
Yeah.
What did y'all think about all her different relationships, though? Like, I feel like she thought love means you have to fight. She fought each and every one of those men. Like, what was going on, Billie Holiday?
I thought they were fighting her.
Yeah.
She fought back.
Yeah.
I don't know this woman in real life. So,
based on the movie.
Based on this movie, it was like, of course, the men provided her with company and such. But it seems like the men were people that were company to do drugs, to do heroin. So I have no experience, with no firsthand experience, but I am assuming that with drugs sometimes comes abuse.
I got similar to what G was saying. I just felt like her relationships for men was explained a little bit in the movie when they talked about how at 10 she was raped, and then we actually see that her mom basically brought her into prostitution, was like, you're too old, go make your money. So I think her relationships came from thinking, like you said, like fighting was it because her first sexual experience was a rape. And I think it also had to do with the drugs and the men trying to control her. Because to me, the overarching theme was nobody was protected this Black woman, not a husband, not a manager, nobody, but they all wanted something from her. So yeah. It was too deep.
What's his name? One of them didn't do drugs with her, but he basically wasn't paying her either. The one who she was singing at his club or whatever. He was the first person I think we saw actually hit her. And I was
And then he started all expecting sex from her because he let her sing at her club, and I was like,
and paying pennies to the dollar. Like you charge $1 per person, and I get 5 cents per person or something.
Yeah, he was definitely ripping her off. But I feel like that's what was the deal, because don't know his name, but everybody hates Chris. He was in this movie, and he told her, he was like, go
Probably
talk to the
James.
man, basically like go handle him or whatever was the words he said. And I was like, oh, so she has to sleep with him for them to play at his club. That's what it sounded like to me.
Oh, I thought that just meant flirt with him to get what you want. Like use your woman thing. Not, not her vagina, but like just flirt with him to get what you want. I didn't think he meant sex. I think the guy assumed sex because he probably heard different things about her.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So let me ask y'all, did y'all think Trevante Rhodes, who played Jimmy Fletcher, was really a FBI agent when he first started coming around? Because I did not see that coming. I was like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how could you see that coming?
Too.
Sometimes they foreshadow things.
Mm-hmm.
So I really believed him when he said, oh, I'm a writer, because he was always writing stuff down. But I'm like, the FBI?
They really be infiltrated in your life.
And his mama was mad as she should have been.
Wait, so did she know he was an FBI agent? Because before she heard it was Billie Holiday, she was like, why don't you get a job or whatever? And then when she heard it was her, she was excited. So I don't think she would have been excited if she knew he was actually trying to put her in jail.
She was excited when she thought Billie Holiday was interested in her son. She was mad when she found out her son was trying to put her in jail or did put her in jail.
No, but he even told his mom, he said, I'm writing for the paper. And then it came out. Remember the paper? They showed like Billie Holiday and him. Okay. And then the mom was like, you're an FBI agent. Why didn't you tell me? You don't have to do that because you have money. And I was like, I forgot
that. And he didn't want to be in the funeral business.
Yeah, I don't know. Their relationship. At first, I didn't think he would go to those lengths to actually go along with like the FBI, like planting things on her and things like that. And then when he finally told her the truth in prison, I'm like, there's no way she's gonna believe him. And when she did believe him, I'm like, wow, she's like
she's
trusting.
A sucker for love.
Yeah.
Did you see that man?
A hopeless romantic.
Did you see that man? I would have been a sucker too.
Did you see that jail he put her in?
Yeah.
For a year and a day.
Okay. My gosh. And just seeing the jail scenes were too much for me. Like how they just have them wake up and just spray them with, it was too much.
And then wear dresses. I thought that was so weird. Like that they were wearing dresses to do I don't know.
And they were taunting her too. You ain't Billie Holiday in here, so who am I? Yeah. That's my name.
Yeah, it was.
Ain't no privilege in here.
Mm-hmm. It was just a lot. And I really didn't like, even though I mentioned it already, but I'm going to say it again. I really didn't like how all the men in her life did not help her. Like the most that they tried to do to protect her was tell her to not write the song. But all of them got cool with the FBI agents, knew they were part of the FBI, didn't even give her a heads up, aside from Jimmy. And I'm like, what were y'all getting out of that? Were y'all getting money? What?
Pissed me off the most. Because he was like, don't sing the song. But he was talking to them behind her back, basically like, if she sings the song, do whatever you want. And then as soon as she sang the song, he was like, oh, hell, well, I did my part. Excuse me, sir? What? Like, I did not like any of her husbands.
Yeah.
Even the last one, didn't he try to plant something on her too? Let's not talk about them anymore.
Yeah. And then at her deathbed, like I'm just like, okay, so we're finally getting some coolness, like, or some chillness to the storyline. But it was like, why are the FBI here again? Like, leave her alone. Like, I was getting irritated.
She was about to die. Like, what is your problem? And they knew she was about to die too, because I think they had the hospital staff not giving her the treatment she needed. So it's like, what else do you want?
Yeah. And it's crazy because I never knew the story about Billie Holiday. Like, of course, like, I think I read it on The Root years ago that the FBI was in her life and they killed her basically. And I never believed it because I'm like, but that doesn't even add up. But seeing it rather than reading it is totally different. I was like, wow, like all of this over a song.
A song.
It sounds like a hit dog.
Mm-hmm. But they're right when they say that these celebrities, especially singing artists, have more power than they ever think. And that's the same thing that was told in One Night in Miami, and the same thing here. That one song could really
Yeah.
change people and have them out there doing something revolutionary.
But did you see how they, as soon as they removed Jimmy, there was already another black man to take his spot to try to take her down again. So it's kind of like an endless pool. So she had no hope.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Out of Judases.
And let's not forget the white woman that she was with. And then they said that she messed with women too. And I'm like, oh, they threw that out there too. Like they was doing a they
That-
told
I
all that
don't
lady
like that
business.
woman though. I liked her because she was like, "That ain't your business. Don't talk to me about my friend." I was like, "Okay, girl,
Hmm.
But she could do that. She could do that because she white.
that's okay." But she used it to help Billie Holiday,
And that's
I liked
great.
it.
That's great. And I'm glad she did that. I'm just
Mhm.
saying that even though the black people shouldn't have been given information, it's like, what do I do to make sure I survive too? Unfortunately.
But that's what I'm saying. What do they have over them? And that was never explained. Like, obviously, one of her husbands, he did drugs. That makes sense. But everybody else, did it seem like they had anything to lose? They were just giving up information because they were scared because it was the FBI. You have to think. Like, if you don't have nothing over me, like the woman did, you have nothing over me. I'm not saying nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you're black, I don't need nothing over you.
No, you do. And that's where people need to know their rights.
No.
Because,
At that time,
yeah, yes, at that time.
they were lynching people for fun.
We're talking about the
In the
FBI
court, yeah, in
and
the
the
court.
court. Like when the black cop, when he was like, they asked him about the planting, and he said, "I don't know." I like he was stuttering. That helped her because if they don't have nothing on you, they don't have anything. Even if they plant it and somebody within the
And not
organization
even
tries to
that.
rat,
Like the fact that to show that they actually need something on you, if they needed nothing, the judge would have put her in jail for more than just a year and a day. Because it was like, we already have her, let's just lock her up.
yeah, they need something to hold over
But
your
that's,
head.
All of these stories we talked about, these people really paved the way.
I noticed that.
For
They
Mhm.
were all about like some kind of black empowerment kind of something.
Yeah. And we've been lied to. We were made to believe the only thing about Billie Holiday was she was a drug addict. Like most of us, that's all we know about her. And she could
I
sing.
actually didn't know she did. I didn't even know she was a drug addict before watching this. Don't ask me where I was. I might have been under a rock, but the point is, I didn't know. Okay,
Mhm.
not that I needed to know. That's her business.
Oh, did y'all honorable mention, maybe just for me, Ant from ATL, where he was up in there talking about some, oh, I'm gonna take your spot, I'm gonna be doing this now. I'm like, why at the end was he all of a sudden friends with them again? That was not explained or clear to me, so I didn't get that.
I didn't get it either, but I feel like he noticed because they seem to be friends somewhat, him and Jimmy. So at the end, when he noticed, oh, he kind of really likes this girl or loves her or whatever, he was like, okay, I'm gonna just help because she's about to die anyway. She was dying.
Okay. Yeah.
And at the end, they showed that she was like shackled to the bed while she was dying.
Horrible. What was that doing?
But yeah, people present us with things that really are partial truth, but there's a lot of history we still have to go and find because it's hidden.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even want us to know that.
What's that all?
To talk about the award, should she get it?
Yeah. She transformed.
She was not that skinny, was she?
Right. Billie Holiday was a thicker woman when I Googled it. And when I looked at Andra Day, I was like, I could see her playing more like Eartha Kitt. To me, she looks like Eartha Kitt. I don't know. Insert picture. But she really looks like Eartha Kitt.
Well,
And
that
she
could be
should
the
play
next
her.
thing.
Oh, and Tasha Smith was her acting director. Well, her acting coach. So this was her first acting role based on an interview I saw with her. This is her first acting role, and Tasha Smith from Why Did I Get Married? And
Yeah, I
y'all know
thought that
Tasha
was the
Smith.
name.
But
Okay.
this is the
She
thing.
was her acting coach.
She is up against Viola Davis. This is going to be a hard
I still think she don't get it.
Andra Day. I
Because
think Viola Davis is gonna get it.
Viola did
Let's
her
talk
thing.
about it.
No, Viola did her thing, but I also feel like sometimes the Golden Globes is already a precursor to the Oscars, and Andra Day won a Golden Globe for it,
Oh, did
for her
she?
role. So I feel like more than likely she'll win an Oscar as well. And she's a new girl on the block. So I feel like she'll get it. Will she act again? I don't know, but I think she'll get it.
Speaking of the fact that she should be cast as Eartha Kitt, don't y'all think the guy who played Malcolm X could be a bomb Obama?
Yes, I see it.
No, because I didn't see it.
All you need is a picture,
Put a picture up there and I'll let you know.
or you could Google.
Uh-uh.
So what do you think, Ryan? Do you think she's going to win it? Because me and G obviously disagree.
No, I'm gonna leave that up to the experts. I don't know. But
Okay, but this is about what you think.
No, but if either one of them win, I'm gonna be good with it. I couldn't really compare it, to be honest, because it was two different types. Like one was way more play to me, and one was way more movie. So I don't know.
Yeah, but they're in the same category.
Yep, that's why I said I'm gonna leave it up to the experts, because I'm not a big fan of like plays.
Okay.
So you think Andra's going to get it?
Because I like movies.
And just to be clear, I like them both. And like you,
Yeah.
I'll be happy with either one that wins. And we know that if Viola Davis doesn't get this one, she's gonna get another one. She's gonna get one.
She's in a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm an advocate for Andra winning, because like you said, Viola Davis is gonna keep acting and keep
Is that
winning.
her only nomination? That one?
Mm-hmm. That's the only nomination the movie was nominated for.
Yeah.
But I do hope that we see more of Andra Day. This was a great debut. A difficult debut at that, to embody somebody like that.
Mm-hmm. And then it premiered on Hulu. It wasn't at a movie theater. And then it trended. It did well.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it wasn't on Netflix. Netflix is easy to access. People always go on to Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh no, we'll just have to see. That's crazy how these Oscars are on, like, we couldn't go to the movies to watch these things that were nominated for the Oscars. Like, we had to stream them. This is
great. You need to trademark Oscars, because I promise you that is going to be somewhere.
They can have that one freebie.
And watch, where they're making millions. You gonna pay, it's starting here.
As long as they go and watch the videos and we all make money together. That's it. That's all on this Oscars. So
hopefully you guys enjoyed our review on the United States versus Billie Holiday at the Oscars. You can watch more of our reviews here, wherever it is on the YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at _the_sweet_life. Depending on how it's edited, this may be our last Oscars. If not, just click on our videos and see all of our videos and go back and watch them. Let us know what you thought of the movie in the comments. See you guys later.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe, like,
comment. Tell us what you thought. Who do you think is gonna get the Oscar? Do you think Andra Day is gonna get the Oscar, or Viola Davis is gonna get the Oscar? And tell us why. We want to hear from you. But whatever you do, please do not stay on this couch. It's time for me to go to bed on the couch, okay? I don't know where you're going to bed, but I'm going on the couch. Good night.
Bye.